I hear the lunch bell ringing and pizza is served. That's right, I've got the recipe for school pizza. That's the title, and it comes from an official website called schoolpizzarecipe.com. My friend posted this recipe and I immediately knew I had to try it for y'all because we all want a taste of the old classic. I think kids today don't know about this little treasure, so let's recreate it. But first, I gotta take these off. I really can't see you. I'm gonna start with the crust, and I'm already blown away by the sheer fact that this didn't come straight from a freezer. The recipe is making the crust straight up from scratch. The secret, shocking ingredient, powdered milk, goes into the flour, and then sugar. It always had that little sweetness in the crust. Salt and yeast. This is the fast instant yeast. All right, so you whisk all that together. It's easier than making a bread dough. Then I'm gonna add oil to warm water, 110 to 115 degrees. Stir that together, and then this goes in here. Stir with a wooden spoon until a batter forms. Don't be trying to use a metal spoon here. It says wooden. It says don't worry about lumps. You just want no dry spots. So I'm guessing you don't want to overmix it. This looks like a really wet dough. You probably don't have a pan this size because it probably wouldn't fit in your oven anyway. The recipe is actually written for a smaller pan, but we got to keep it authentic here. So it says spray the pan with pan spray and then put parchment on it. This pan looks like it's been around since I had school pizza. I swear I don't think I ever had this kind of school pizza though. I mean, I've had it before, but I don't think my school served it. I should probably follow the recipe, but I just feel like it's a little too wet, so I'm gonna just add a little more flour. Here we go, I'm just gotta trust it. Okay, so we're gonna spread this to all edges of the pan. See, school pizza tasted so good because there was all this love behind these homemade items. It's not like just pulling things straight from the freezer. Could feel the TLC. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven, 475 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. Now, time to make the sauce. Y'all, the instructions here just say nothing. It just lists the ingredients, so that's all I have to go on. Couple cans of tomato paste because cheap. I would say this whole recipe, even doubled, cost $3, $4. Garlic. I like that the ingredients though, they're, pretty fresh. It's not like, again, a packet or anything. Water, olive oil, salt and pepper, oregano, basil, and dried rosemary. I can't stand dried rosemary, but I'm gonna trust the lunch lady. Now it's starting to look more like pizza sauce. I don't know, this is all just gonna have to come together. I'm glad it's not sweet though, I will say that. Okay, and then the toppings. The only topping on here is ground chuck. So it's just browned hamburger meat. I guess that's what it was, and we probably thought it was sausage. Okay, just gonna go right in. All right, it says brown the meat. It doesn't say to season it with salt and pepper, but I'm sure you do. See, this is back in the day when they could just have a little freedom in the kitchen. Kids would eat it because it tastes good. It tasted like mama's home cooking. Now we're not allowed to add salt and fat to anything. So my kids want me to make their lunch every day. They don't even like the school pizza. A little salt never hurt nobody. I did it. Okay, I guess I should have had a little more faith because it looks like pizza crust. But since I made it from scratch, is it called processed still? So this is probably less processed food back then than we have now. All right, I would say my meat is browned and crumbled. Drain it, and it's about time to assemble. Now, this is not a lot of meat. It's not even a pound of ground meat. So you're talking about $2 to $3 worth of meat, about $1 or so worth of sauce, and $1 or so worth of crust to feed like 15 kids. And that's how it's done. These lunch ladies know what they're doing. All right, let's talk cheese. I've got shredded mozzarella that you get from the dairy section. The recipe says to be really authentic school pizza, I'll need to use imitation mozzarella. Can't do it. I don't even know if they make that anymore. On goes the sauce. I don't know if I'm gonna use this whole thing. I didn't even read the directions. I hope I did that right. Sauce spread all over the crust, then sprinkle the meats. The meats. If only we could be playing the Sloppy Joe song. Would be a complete lunch lady experience. All right, sprinkle the cheese. Imitation cheese would cost a lot less. So I'm gonna have to go back on what I said earlier about how much this whole pizza cost, because we're using about $6 worth of cheese at least. Still would even out to cost about probably less than $1 a slice. It's looking pretty good. I probably should have trusted the crust and spread it evenly to the edges. Here goes nothing. Going back in at 475 for another 8 to 10 minutes. That looks like school pizza. All right, here we go. It's like I'm a doctor, only better. The pizza is supposed to stand for at least 5 minutes before we cut it. So as of right now, I think it looks great. However, I'm still skeptical on the crust. Even though it was kind of firm before I put the sauce on, once I put that sauce on, it made the crust, you know, gave it a little more moisture. I'm gonna go 3 by 5. How did I do? I mean, it looks like school pizza. I mean, it was kind of flimsy, so maybe this is right. You know, a chef has to taste their food first before they serve it to their customers. The flavor is pretty close. I mean, this is a great, affordable way to feed kids at a party. I mean, I might just work on that crust a little bit, but this is pretty much exactly what was served in the cafeteria. I think we nailed it. But to be perfectly certain, I'm gonna serve this up just like a lunch lady would. Hey baby, you hungry?
Yeah.
All right, I hope you enjoy. Come get my good pizza. Oh yeah. Did mama not feed you today?
No, ma'am.
You can come back for another one. I'll be here. Enjoy. I made this one special. You hungry?
No.
Eat it anyway. You need your nutrition. Next.